what I'm doing is I am calling people off a day's cell phone. And tonight what I decided to do is I'm actually going to call some people and I'm going to do some mini phone readings. So the people that I'm phoning this evening are actually going to get a connection with their loved ones on the other side. You're going to hear me do a phone reading, and I'm going to give them some free stuff too, just because that's gratitude and that's how it works. Every single person who went to the Good Karma Gratitude Sale and made a purchase, it doesn't matter if it's a $25 purchase, $5 purchase, whatever is the lowest amount that we have on the website, you are entered into this and you have a chance. Let's phone. This person is hopefully gonna answer the phone. It's not ringing. Hopefully I have the right number. It's ringing.
Hello?
Hi!
Hi!
Is this Jessica?
I'm watching on Facebook right now.
You're watching me on Facebook! Yay!
I put a comment on the thing that said me, pick me.
I did pick you! I did pick you! Do you know why? Yay! Hi, how are you? I'm so glad you were watching on Facebook and then heard your phone ring, right? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Hi, Jessica. It's Carmel Baird calling you.
Hi.
Hi. Did you ever think this would happen?
No, I just told my fiance, I don't know if this would happen, or I wish it was me.
It's you. It's happening. Do you know why you got chosen? Because one of the numbers that I wrote down was number 144. I'm turning 44, so I chose 144. Your order was number 144. That's why you got called tonight.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so excited.
Oh, guess what I'm giving you?
What?
I'm giving you a free private reading with me in January.
Oh my God, yes!
I am giving you a community membership.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I'm giving you my course on panic and anxiety.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You're getting all three of those things, but you want to know what else you're getting?
What?
Right now, you're getting a connection with your loved ones on the other side. So are you sitting down and are you ready?
I am ready.
I love this. This is the best day of my life, too. This is great. Okay. Are you ready to go? You can see me too, right? You can see me on Facebook. Is that right? Or was it on your phone?
It's on my phone.
Okay, that's okay. You don't need to see me. That's how phone readings work. So anyone who's skeptical about phone readings, we're doing them right now. Okay, Jessica, so you have a father or a grandfather figure who's passed, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and please know, is this a father to you?
He was very much like a father to me, absolutely.
Okay, so great. So please know that this is a grandpa that comes in, and he wants me to tell you that have no doubt that he will be walking you down that aisle, he says. I'm not going to miss your wedding. I'm not going to miss anything, and he wants you to know that. You've already talked about honoring him at this wedding. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I have.
And he says, don't worry. I know I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. Can you tell me, is there someone in your family who's like a firefighter or a fireman or like an EMS or policeman? Like, does that make sense to you?
No, I don't think we have any like first responders in my family.
Yeah, he talks about like a fireman, and I keep seeing a fire truck. Do you know if your grandfather had any fires as a young boy or a child, or anybody in the house had fires when they were younger?
Not that I can recall. Not that to my knowledge.
Okay, that may be something you have to take to other people in the family, because he's talking about like when I was younger or back in the day when this happened. Your grandfather says he was also a very fair man. He was very, very fair, and he always tried to make sure he treated everyone equally, but you were very special to him. Do you know that?
I do, yeah.
Okay. He also tells me that he passed of health and sickness issues, and he's grateful for the visit he's had with you before his passing. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
And he says, I know you're there. I knew that you were with me. I knew that you were there, he says. He also, did your grandpa teach you how to drive?
He taught my sister how to drive.
Okay.
My mom drive in the cemetery that he's buried in.
Oh my gosh! I was just gonna say.
Waving to him.
So you were driving by waving to him, is that right?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, okay, so first of all, I should tell your sister that she's a bad driver.
I tell you that all the time.
She's not a very good driver, but he says, I'm a good driver. You're a good driver because I was there and I taught you. So being at the cemetery, gosh, I don't know who takes driving lessons at the cemetery, but he was definitely there with you that day. He wants you to send your mom love. There's another male spirit who's coming through. This is a young spirit who was quite young when he passed. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
And is this your brother?
Yes, it is.
Okay, please know that he's coming forward, and he puts his hand on his heart right away, and he wants me to tell you that he loves you and that he misses you. Your brother tells me that there was depression or sadness or like, I don't feel well before I passed, emotionally. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. Yes,
Okay.
100%.
And I feel like this is someone who might have taken his own life, and he just talks about, I'm just full of pain, but I'm okay now that I'm on the other side. Does that make sense?
100%, yeah.
Okay, and do you know someone named Mark or Marcus or Michelle, letter A name, or sorry, letter M name?
Yes, my sister's husband's name is Mark.
Okay, perfect. So I don't know if he knew Mark or if he's saying he likes Mark or he's connecting with Mark. And Mark might also have a female spirit who's crossed over. I don't know if this is his mom or his grandma, but she's trying to spirit bomb your reading, this lady. So she's trying to come in through as well. Your brother says, I don't want you to feel any guilt. I know that you love me, and please know that just to understand that this is not your fault, that this is no one's in the family's fault. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Is there this is kind of a weird message, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but is there like a pin or a ribbon or something that you guys wear in memorial of your brother? In memory of him? He just wants me to pin it on me. Like, you should pin this on me. The next question I would have is was your grandfather in the military?
He wasn't.
Okay, they want to like pin a badge on me. You should pin this on you. You should pin this on you. So something to do with being pinned on a badge. And I thought, oh, did your brother like have like a ribbon that people wore for him, or a pin with his name? Did someone collect pins? Like something like that.
Not to my knowledge, but I'll take note of that and see what I can do.
Okay, perfect. And are you trying, Jessica, to have a baby?
No, but I get bouts of baby fever sometimes.
Okay, your grandfather says there'll be a baby on the way before you know it. I'm also supposed to tell you that your first child will be a girl. So he's acknowledging a girl coming to you first. So hopefully your fiance is okay with a house full of girls before the boys arrive. Yeah, he's definitely going to have to be. Your grandfather tells me he was a hard worker and he worked hard with his hands and he took a lot of pride in what he did for a living. Would you agree with that?
100%, absolutely.
And were your parents divorced or separated?
No, my parents had a very rocky marriage.
Okay, he talks about your dad not really being there as much or being around, and he says, that's okay, kid, because you had me. You had me. And he also wants me to talk about a lake lot or a cabin. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. That's where I spent all my time with him in the summer. My grandparents had a lake lot that we go to. Mom and Dad would ship us there for the summer.
Yeah, he's like the lake lot or the cabin. You had me, he says. You had me. He tells me to tell you that he loves you and he misses you. And is there someone who's an electrician in this family?
Yeah, I have a few electricians in the family. There's 3, I think.
Okay. I don't know who he's talking to, but someone may have just decided to be an electrician, but he's like, put the light switch together. Like, they can fix the plugins, he says, like, and tell them that I love them and that I miss them.
Okay, I can do that.
He wants me to tell you that he's so proud of you. He says you're making good choices and decisions. And Jessica, you have like anxiety or panic attacks, correct?
So bad. Like, I reached out to your members so many times saying, what can I do? I need help because I don't understand my anxiety. It's so out of control. control. I suffer every day.
Well, I think a lot of what's happening is you have spirits that are trying to come in and connect with you. And that was the first thing I felt when the phone was ringing. I thought, this girl needs panic and anxiety course. But you also probably are going to have to wake up to the fact that you're probably a medium who's naturally connecting with spirits on the other side. So exactly what we're going to do is send you on that path and make sure we get you the tools so that I can help you with this. So you're going to get panic and anxiety. You're going to hear from me again in January. We're going to do a private reading, and I'm going to be able to answer all your personal private questions because we're not going to share all that with the Facebook world. And you're also going to get a community membership, and there are some amazing community people. This is a Facebook group. I can't tell you how much I love my community members. And when I'm finished here, I'm actually going to be going live in the community and talking to some of those community members in there as well. So now you're a part of that group. The girls will make sure that you're signed in there tomorrow, and you can start your journey with all these amazing people.
Thank you so much for everything. And I just have to tell you one thing.
Sure.
My fiance is a complete skeptic, and I put your Facebook feed on live while we were eating supper, and he said, let's keep watching because I have to debunk being a skeptic. And I really think that you just made him.
Oh, yay! Awesome. So now he's a believer. So I'll tell you what, Jessica, if you want to bring him to the reading with you in January, you can.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And thank you for being a part of the sale. I'm so grateful to you for being a follower and being a fan and for taking part in everything that we're doing here at River Lane Ranch. And I look forward to connecting with you very soon because I really wanted to show my gratitude and appreciation for those who have followed me on Facebook for all of these years, who have purchased courses and products and stood by me even on days when I thought, what the heck am I doing? You guys were all a part of this with me. So this is a little piece of gratitude to give back to you.